Nikon enthusiasts, there's a new buzz stirring in the camera world. A fresh rumor suggests Nikon may be on the verge of releasing a new DX format mirrorless camera, the Nikon Z80. This rumor arrives at an intriguing time, as many of us were expecting the debut of the Nikon Z50 Mark II later this year. The sudden emergence of the Z80 has stirred up excitement and curiosity, potentially signaling an unexpected shift in Nikon's DX format lineup. So, what do we know about this potential release? And what could it mean for Nikon's camera ecosystem? One standout feature rumored for the Nikon Z80 is the inclusion of hybrid in-body image stabilization. This feature, already seen in models like the Nikon ZF and Nikon Z6 Mark II, combines both optical and digital stabilization, creating an exceptionally stable shooting experience. Hybrid IBIS is designed to deliver smoother video footage and sharper images, even in challenging conditions where a steady hand may be hard to maintain. For photographers and videographers who often work in low-light or dynamic environments, this technology could be a game-changer, allowing for more consistent and professional quality shots without needing external stabilization gear. The Z80 is also expected to be powered by the X-Speed 7 image processor, an advanced processor that Nikon has already implemented in some of its higher-end models. Known for its dual data stream technology, the X-Speed 7 enhances processing speed and boosts overall performance. For users, this translates to quicker image processing, faster and more accurate autofocus, and generally improved image quality. Speaking of video, rumors hint that the Nikon Z80 might raise the bar for video performance in APS-C cameras. While specific details remain limited, the speculation is that the Z80 could feature high-quality 4K recording, possibly with enhanced frame rates and improved color depth. If true, this could make the Z80 an attractive option for hybrid shooters who require strong capabilities in both still photography and video. For vloggers, filmmakers, and content creators who prioritize video quality but still need a capable photo camera, the Z80 could prove to be a versatile tool that meets all their needs in one compact, DX format package. Previously, the Nikon Z50 Mark II was expected to serve as a steady, incremental upgrade over the original Z50. However, the buzz surrounding the Z80 suggests that Nikon might be planning a more significant step forward in its DX format lineup. If the Z80 is indeed released with these advanced features, it could serve as a higher-end option, positioning the Z50 as a more budget-friendly alternative for users who don't need the latest and greatest specs. In this way, Nikon would be diversifying its DX format range, catering to both entry-level and advanced users within the same format. The speculation alone is already generating a lot of excitement among Nikon users, and even those who might be considering a switch to the brand. If Nikon does indeed deliver on these rumored features, the Z80 could represent a significant leap forward for the DX format market. Its combination of advanced performance and hybrid capabilities could make it a powerful tool for both photography and video applications, further strengthening Nikon's foothold in the mirrorless camera market. In the meantime, what are your thoughts? Are you excited about the potential features of the Nikon Z80? How do you think it might stack up against Nikon's existing DX format offerings? Let us know in the comments below. Whether you're a current Nikon user or simply an enthusiast keeping an eye on the market, this rumored release could be something worth watching closely. The Nikon Z30 made its debut in June 2022, over 2 years after the release of the Nikon Z50. This significant delay in introducing an entry-level model reflects Nikon's slower pace of updates in a rapidly evolving market. Now, 2 years since the Z30's announcement, its limitations are becoming apparent. With a maximum 30-minute recording limit in 4K and a relatively basic set of videography features, the Z30 struggles to compete with contemporary rivals like Sony's ZV-E10. These shortcomings highlight the need for an updated version, potentially the Nikon Z30 Mark II. The current camera market is highly competitive and unpredictable, with brands like Sony consistently delivering advanced features at similar price points. Sony's ZV-E10, for instance, boasts unlimited 4K recording, a dedicated product showcase mode, electronic image stabilization, face exposure tracking, and a headphone jack, features that make it a strong contender and underscore the gaps in Nikon's Z30 offering. Nikon must address these challenges to remain relevant in the entry-level mirrorless camera segment. Despite this, Nikon has recently shown signs of progress with the release of the Nikon Z50 Mark II. Although positioned as a mid-range APS-C mirrorless camera, the Z50 Mark II introduces several videography features that are likely to trickle down to a future Z30 Mark II. The Z50 Mark II comes equipped with a product review mode, 10-bit internal recording, N-Log, red LUTs, and waveforms. It also supports 4K recording at 60 frames per second in crop mode, thanks to its upgraded Speed 7 image processor. Additionally, the camera boasts improved video autofocus and 3D object tracking, addressing the shortcomings of previous Nikon ZDX cameras. These advancements hint at what Nikon could incorporate into the Z30 Mark II, potentially transforming it into a much more competitive offering. A key question remains: will Nikon follow the same prolonged timeline between updates that we saw with the Z30, or will it shorten the gap for its next entry-level model? Historical trends suggest that Nikon's technological advancements in higher-tier models often make their way to entry-level cameras after about 7 to 8 months. This time frame represents the peak sales period for a camera, and once sales begin to decline, manufacturers typically introduce budget-friendly variants to target a wider audience. This strategy could mean that the Z30 Mark II would inherit many of the Z50 Mark II's videography features after this initial window of strong sales. Looking at potential specifications, the Nikon Z30 Mark II is expected to feature a 20.9-megapixel DX format CMOS sensor, paired with the Speed 7 processor. These components would allow for enhanced performance, including a longer recording time of up to 125 minutes in 4K. The camera could offer UHD 4K recording at 60 frames per second in crop mode, Full HD recording at 120 frames per second for slow motion, and live streaming capabilities at 60 frames per second. The addition of a product review mode and the potential for 10-bit internal recording via HDMI would significantly enhance its appeal for vloggers and content creators. Nikon is also likely to introduce a hybrid autofocus system with improved eye and face detection and subject tracking for up to 9 different categories, such as animals and vehicles. The Z30 Mark II is expected to retain its vlogging-focused design, including a 3-inch free-angle touchscreen LCD that tilts 180 degrees for easy self-recording. Built-in stereo microphones with wind noise reduction, an external mic port, and improved connectivity via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth would further cater to its target audience. Features like a tally lamp for recording indicators and dedicated selfie controls would make it a practical choice for casual content creators. Based on Nikon's typical product lifecycle and market dynamics, the Z30 Mark II's announcement is likely to happen between the fourth quarter of 2025 and the first quarter of 2026. This timeline aligns with the entry-level refresh cycles seen in Nikon's history, allowing the company to prioritize the Z50 Mark II's peak sales period before introducing its budget variant. Competition from brands like Sony, which frequently update their models, may also pressure Nikon to accelerate its release schedule.